Hello everybody, my name is Barbara, and I am here today on behalf of Gritnova Global Campus, and I'm joined by Kayo and Yoan, and together we will be introducing their new project, Nutri Samurai. To kick off, I'd like to ask you guys where you're from, what's your experience in the space, and how you two met to create this project.
So we're both from Bulgaria and we studied in the American college. That's where we met initially, and after we graduated, we went on our different paths. However, our passion about nutrition brought us back together, and that's how we started.
Yes, specifically, I am currently a student in the University of Maastricht in the Netherlands, and I have a lot of experience with UI UX design, which is why I'm the Chief Technical Officer of Nutri Samurai.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Kayo, you're one of our students at Gritnova, and you've been studying the blockchain management program with us. How has the experience been for you?
Well, for me, it was amazing. I met a lot of great people. Some of them are even currently part of the Nutri team, and I also found my mentor. And a lot of great knowledge that helped me upskill my blockchain development skill set. And so I'm really happy with this investment in myself that I made.
Amazing. Thank you for that. You on the other hand, you are outside of Gritnova, but you've been working with our students very closely. How has that experience been for you?
Yes, that's correct. Even though I'm outside of Grit Nova, I've had the pleasure of interacting with people that have studied there a lot. And the first impression that I got is the degree of professionalism that they have. They, for example, Pedro, we all know Pedro, he had this type of professionalism that I was looking for initially in people that I'm going to start a project with, which really uh, boosted the time that we need for our project. We made everything really efficient and we could work in a faster pace than usual.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Now let's talk about your project. It is called Nutri Samurai, which is a very interesting name. Tell me how you chose it, and yeah, how did it come to Nutri Samurai, Kyle?
Well, it comes from Nutrition Samurai. And of course, we want to be associated with the samurais because we have a lot of principles that we share. Most particularly, they have this code of conduct called Bushido, and we believe in it and in its usefulness whenever you're trying to build something of importance, like a company or an AI personal assistant. Then it's necessary for it to be built with honesty, transparency, and integrity. All of these things the samurai represent and embody. We also want to embody these things, and that's why we have it front and center as our project's name. Also, a cool quirk about it is the fact that our full company name can be the domain, as the last two letters are AI. So I suggest you guys go check out nutrisamur.ai. It's our website, it's up and running, and I hope you like it.
Amazing. You've mentioned the three keywords, which are nutrition, AI, and blockchain. What's your experience with these three and your team's experience?
Well, first and foremost, all of us are nutrition and fitness enthusiasts. We have had a lot of experience with different solutions that are currently out on the market. And to be honest, none of them were very comprehensive, and we were unhappy with the experience that we got. They were not motivating enough for us to keep consistently tracking and managing our nutrition or fitness. That's why where we came in with our desire to build something better. And we believe that we're going to be able to do this as we share experience in blockchain. Of course, Gritnova helped us a lot with giving us all the information we'll possibly need on that regard, but we're also AI enthusiasts as well. So we're staying up to date with all the latest advancements, and we have this competitive advantage over bigger companies that are not as agile and flexible as we are. So we're able to implement this much faster than them. So this combined with our dedication and persistency are the key factors that are going to make us successful and going to make us provide this better solution to society.
Perfect. So now that we know more about you, who are the target customers?
Well, basically, we're going to be focusing on as many people as possible from all ages and skill levels, particularly because our main form of exchange in the ecosystem is the Nutri token. We want people to have basic understanding of cryptocurrency, blockchains, and NFTs. So if they're only Web2, concentrated, then we're going to be upskilling them through our social media. We're going to be sharing all the basics there. So if people don't know about blockchain, they can go and join us, follow us there. So they get the gist of things and how it can be helpful for building something like our project, specifically in the nutrition space. So we hope to have investors and users both from the Web2 and Web3 space.
Perfect. Amazing. Thank you, Kayo. Yoan, how is Nutri Samurai different from other nutrition management apps or maybe nutrition expert coaches?
Well, Nutri Samurai is really different because we provide the missing link that customers need. We provide the active interactions between our team and our customers to provide for the seamless experience between non-AI technology and AI technology as well. So in this way, we provide a catered solution for fast and efficient improvement of our customers' nutrition. Also, another feature that we have is that we keep our users stimulated through rewards for their consistency, and we finally give them the positive reinforcement that every beginner needs in order to see the fun side of healthy lifestyle.
Amazing. Sounds really good. Kayo, you've mentioned some of the plans to attract non-crypto users and investors. Are there any other plans apart from the ones that you mentioned?
Well, basically, I already mentioned the most important ones, which are going to be educating people. We're still early adopters in the space, so we want to drive not only adoption, but money as well inside of the Web3 ecosystem, because there is a lot of cool things that people still haven't understood about this technology. And it's not only about making quick money, it can be really useful for something like nutrition, because as you once said, we're going to be able, through our Contribute to Earn program, to keep users motivated by giving them incentives.
Perfect. Johan, you've been the one behind the design, so you are communicating through that to the people. And what would the first ideal thing be for people to think when they see Nutri Samurai and when they encounter this project?
Well, what usually people think about nutrition coaches is that it gives them non specific solutions for their specific metabolism and specific requirements for nutrition. But I want people to see Nutri Samurai as a really, really fun tool that they can use to make their nutritional journey as seamless as possible, as fun as possible, and where they can alter it to their specific pace, where they feel comfortable and they feel stimulated as well for their progress, which is something that we haven't seen before from our other nutritional coaches.
Perfect. You've been working on this project since December 2022. Kayo, could you share some of the significant milestones in this process?
So the most significant things are the fact that we have completed most of our deliverables. Particularly, we have registered our company, have lawyers, accountants, we have a dedicated team, and also our website with the white paper, the whitelist, and the pitch deck is released. And we have even closed our first round of sales, which is the angel round. We're currently on to seed. So we believe that for this short period of time, we were able to achieve a lot of things for our level, and we're going to be continuing with this pace forward so that we have the MVP to users as soon as possible.
Perfect. So from what I can see, you've put a lot of effort and work into this. Johan, what are the 1 to 3 killer features? You can name a few that make Nutri Samurai stand out.
Well, that's a really good question. I can provide you a lot of a lot more than three killer features that we have. But the most important thing that we have is the AI suite, which is a comprehensive set of features that we help our user to personalize their nutrition as much as possible through the help of artificial intelligence. So the first thing that we have in this AI suite is the nutritional journey, as I already said. In this nutritional journey, the user is able to personalize as much as possible the recommendations that they get for the food that they consume and for the macronutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. And it makes them have a really wide set of choices instead of having something specific that everybody follows. A second feature that we have in this AI suite is the comprehensive set of trackers that they're interacting with our artificial intelligence, so we can track your macronutrients as precise as possible without any additional mistakes. And also a final thing that I consider it the glue of the project altogether is the artificial intelligence itself. So you as a user, when you enter our app, you can interact with this artificial intelligence to alter the small components that need to be altered so you can make this experience as personal as possible and as interactive as possible.
Perfect. And what is your personal favorite?
What's my personal favorite?
Hmm.
What I would say is the artificial intelligence itself, because we're currently developing the artificial intelligence. So it's really interesting to see how technology can learn from itself and it can learn from us as well, because it responds like us. So this is the technology of the future. I just really want to see how people interact with it, and I want to see whether people will like it, because I think they will.
And Kayo, what is your personal favorite?
Well, for me personally, I would say the interaction between personalization and decentralization. And as Johan said, our best feature will probably be the AI suite of features. But as a blockchain enthusiast myself, I really like the contribute to earn system and the fact that it gives people something to look forward to every single day. So they get rewards for being motivated and consistent. For me, this is extremely important as being consistent is the driving factor of success when it comes to nutrition and fitness. And having this solution that has never been done before in this way, where people get both rewards in the digital but in the physical world as well, is really interesting. And I really like this dynamic.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah, it is a very amazing connection. How would you like to see the project unfold, Kayo?
Well, so I would like to currently get more traction in the community side of things. We have been building, so let's say like without having much exposure to the outside world. But currently, we want to present ourselves and this incredible idea to more and more people, as well as build more funding through investors so that we're able to have an MVP as soon as possible to the early adopters so that they can start testing it and giving us feedback on what we can reiterate so we have the best product market fit like that's possible.
Amazing. In the Web3 space, people also want to feel safe and secure. How are you going to attain this for the customers, investors, and everybody involved?
So people can trust Nutri Samurai. As you can see, we're fully doxed. Our team is out there. We're showing our faces. We're not afraid of this. We are also a dedicated team that's working full time. We're transparent, and people are going to be able to reach directly to us, the co-founders or even other team members. So we believe that this transparency is going to be the most important factor when it comes to building trust with this project.
Perfect. Johan, as you mentioned, you have so many amazing features as well as products. How do you ensure the quality of all Nutris products, and also how do you manage how do you deal with the management of all of these aspects?
Well, I personally have a really specific system that I implement in my working process. So, personally, I would like to touch on every single detail that we have, so we make everything perfect from the get-go instead of fixing for mistakes in the future. But in terms of time management is something that I developed throughout this project really good, because obviously there are a lot of components that have to work together in a seamless way. But the bottom line is that I have managed to do that in a surprising way, because there's a lot of components to this thing.
Amazing. Great job, both of you. Kayo, what is your plan to maintain the token price? Because that is something that can also become tricky in this project.
Yeah, as Nutri is the main pillar that is holding all the operations in the project, we have made sure that the tokenomics were developed by seasoned economists. And also, we have all the systems in place that ensure a stable token price. We have a limited supply of 5 billion tokens, no more going to be minted. And also, there is a burning mechanism in the smart contracts. We have a buyback program that is implemented through governance and also market conditions. And with all of these things combined, we're certain that the token price is gonna be appropriate and it's gonna bring stability in the project.
Mhm. You've mentioned, or you've covered this unique connection between blockchain, nutrition, and AI. I'd like to know what the ultimate goal of Nutri Samurai is, because you've mentioned so many. So what is the one? What is the main aim?
So mainly we're gonna be focusing on solving society's problems in nutrition through our revolutionary system. We want to help people not be malnutritioned. We want to help solve obesity. These are problems that the current systems have not been helping. They've been rising constantly. So with a solution like this that makes it personalized and also decentralized with a big factor of motivation, we believe that this is exactly what most people need, especially the younger generation, in order to build these healthy habits earlier on and ensure that they're going to be living a good life. But also, of course, people from all ages, where this is our main goal, to be as flexible as possible and also create an AI system that is going to be the best in the space. In nutrition, we want to have the most comprehensive solution. So we have, as you mentioned, a lot of goals, but the main one is helping society. And yeah, that's it.
Mhm. That is a great motivation, I believe. And now that you just launched, you are expecting a lot of early adopters. What are the benefits of being one of them?
So of course, as an early adopter, you're gonna get chance to participate in the early airdrops that we're gonna be creating as campaigns where people will just need to complete a bunch of tasks and then they're going to get some Nutri tokens as a reward. And also, of course, the fact that we're going to be looking for people's feedback. The early adopters are going to be with top priority. And as we're a lean startup, we're going to be ensuring that we implement their feedback as quickly as possible so that they have a solution that works for them. At the end of the day, we're focusing on personalization. So early adopters are going to really help us with that.
Perfect. You've mentioned your website, social media, your app. Now, where can people stay updated about what you've been working on?
So we plan to be everywhere, and if people want to contact us directly, the best chance of doing that is if they go on the website and fill out the whitelist. They're going to be directly become an early adopter, and they're going to have the chance to contact us, the co-founders and the team. And also on our Telegram, the team is going to be active as well as us. But otherwise, we plan to be everywhere around social media. In particular, we want to post valuable content on Medium, on YouTube as well, and other platforms like Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. So I suggest that if you're interested in nutrition, AI, and how you can combine the two for optimizing your lifestyle, go follow us there because we're going to be sharing a lot of great tips and tricks.
Amazing, thank you. We're very proud of you and this project here at Gritnova. And I'd like to ask about one specific last thing, and that is because you're young people who are starting something new, something revolutionary. What is one piece of advice that you could give to someone who would like to be where you are now?
So the one piece of advice that I'll give is to stay consistent and not give up. No matter how many times you fall, just go again. You're young, you have the opportunity to fail. That's totally okay, and it's part of the game. So you just need to continue playing, and one day you'll win.
Yep, for me personally, what I would say is, yeah, just follow your dreams. Follow, if you have a project in mind, just work on it. Be consistent, and don't listen to people that tell you that it's not efficient or it's not working properly. Just focus on your vision that you have, and focus on optimizing your vision as much as possible. But you have to follow your natural instincts, I would say.
Perfect. Well, we at Gritnova will definitely follow you, and it'd be amazing if everybody else listening would go and check your amazing project out. Thank you so much for this chat, and best
Thank
of
you
luck
too.
with Nutri Samurai.
Thank you to Barbara.